Okay. All right, and we're back. Okay, so I'm leaving this up for a second because I forgot to mention this whole situation about the White House. So let me pull that up right quick. Where is it at? Because they're saying that she lied about being invited to the White House, and she was like, lying? Why would I? As long as you've known me or known of me, when have I ever lied about something like that? Why would I lie about going to the White House? Why would I lie about that? Why can I do the voice now? Nigga couldn't do the voice earlier. I can do it now though. Child. Okay, hold up. So where is it at? Where is the White House portion of this? Okay. So while she faced a lot of backlash for her comments, Nicki Minaj claims they actually earned her an invitation to the White House yesterday. The White House has invited me, and I think it's a step in the right direction. Yes, I'm going. I'll be dressed in all pink, like Legally Blonde, so they know I mean business. I'll ask questions on behalf of people who have been made fun of for simply being human. Hashtag Ballgate Day 3. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the gaslighting. I'll be asking questions on behalf of the people who have been made fun of for simply being human, as if any question this bitch can ask cannot be Googled at this point. Like, if they don't have the answer now, bitch, they not gonna have the answer when you get there. Okay. She then doubled down and asked her fans to leave her any questions they want her to ask. She also claimed people would see the meeting in real time with full transparency. However, despite Nicki Minaj's comments, a White House official has reportedly revealed they simply offered to have a call with the 38-year-old rapper. According to reports, White House officials have previously offered calls to other public figures who are weary of the COVID-19 vaccine. Additionally, Don Lemon revealed that according to his source, Nicki Minaj was not offered an actual in-person visit to the White House. Instead, she was offered a conversation with a doctor to clarify the efficacy and side effects of the vaccine. Despite this, Nicki Minaj went on to Instagram Live to double down. And this is what she said. They just used this man to come out and put this thing out saying that I wasn't invited to the White House. Do y'all think I would lie? Like what? You know what the request was? We'd like to offer Nicki an invitation to come to the White House to speak with two people, Dr. Fauci and the Surgeon General. I said, well, I would rather not have to travel. Can we do something like a live? You know what I'm saying? She want to do something like a live. And they said that they're open to me choosing a platform to do a live, but they have never taken that off the table for me to come to the White House. Girl, you not vaccinated. How they gonna let you come to the White House? Anyway, Nicki Minaj also shared her thoughts on Twitter, because they said that she said, I won't go back to Twitter because now I'm starting to feel a little scary. We have become that place where you can't speak. You can't speak for fear of the mob attacking you. Girl, what you mean? Like your fans? You mean like your stands? That we can't say anything at all about Nicki, and the fans are gonna come out of the woodwork putting fucking what the hell do they put in the comments everywhere? Unicorns, I think, child. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all just finished attacking somebody yesterday who ain't really said nothing bad about y'all. Yvette Brown, I think, child. I can't remember. Either way, girl, get the fuck out of here. I'm not even about to read the rest of that because she be on Twitter, inciting her fans to go at people too. Nicki Minaj continued comparing her stance on the matter to one Malcolm X would take. Y'all got to stop pretending to love people with backbones. If Malcolm X were here, he'd be asking questions. And most of y'all that holler Black Lives Matter and protect Black women will be telling him to shut up and fall in line. Y'all say these people's names, but embody the spirit of a coward. I wonder what he would feel about. Never mind. Girl. Thank you, April Glow, for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Hold up. Once again, busted her fake ass in a lie. She was absolutely lying. I think they were always saying that they were going to have a conversation with her. Yeah, you would lie. You're lying for your husband every single day. God with a gaslighting tweet. Shaking my head. Like, exactly. 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 All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm I'm spent on this issue. We'll see what transpires from here. But I just kind of feel like she needs to get off her phone. give it to somebody else. So let's move on to Fat Joe and Remy Ma and them and what had went down at the verses. So y'all, I watched the whole verses. I was in it, y'all, because y'all know I was rooting for Ja Rule because I already knew who was gonna win because I love Ja Rule. Okay, that's my era. Okay. So I already knew who was gonna win these verses. All right. You know, all of that shit that Fat Joe was doing was cute. But once Ja Rule came up out of his shirt, and you know what I'm saying, really once he hit that, and you know, getting bored dealing with him. Oh, you miss my thuggin', the thuggin'. Once that came on, it was over. It was over for me. Ja Rule, I knew what Fat Joe was doing. I said, why are they doing all of his street hits first? They know we don't want to hear this shit. I need all the summer hits from 01, 2, 3, 4. I need all of the summer hits. Okay? Listen, the math wasn't mathing from the very beginning. Like, Ja Rule has had like 9 top 10 hits or something like that, and Fat Joe has had none. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule has had like 3 number ones, and Fat Joe has had none. So we just knew who was gonna win this. Okay. Yes, Jamie absolutely came through with the watch along. I was watching it on her YouTube. Shout out to Jamie for figuring out a way to get Triller on YouTube for us who did not want to watch it on our cell phones. Thank you, girl. Y'all make sure y'all come and watch the Ooh Ladies first panel with me, Jamie, Jay Lee, and Niecy tonight on Niecy Dixon's channel for 8:15, probably 8:30 Central Time. Thank you, Trudy So Fine, for the super sticker, my love. I appreciate that. Nothing would be the same if bisexual, innovative leaders like Malcolm X were still here. Not bisexual, but I ain't gonna lie. Whenever they do him in movies since Malcolm X, the original one that Spike Lee did, I have felt the tone of, you know, somethingness. But anyway, moving on from there. Child, listen, Ja Rule won. And the only reason why they didn't do 50 Cent versus Ja Rule is because somebody would have got shot. Like, it wouldn't have just been this banter, you know, that was teetering disrespectful, but all fun and games and shit between Joe and Ja. Because if 50 was there, somebody would have gotten shot. It's how it would have all went down. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me read y'all what all had went down, who dropped kick who, and we'll get into it. So, Lil Mo has spoken out after Fat Joe insulted her during this versus battle against Ja Rule, right? So she wrote, I need everyone to tell Fat Joe he owes a genuine apology. I don't live in a crack house. I'm not a bitch, nor am I dusty. Hashtag street code. Women and children, it's off limits. Disappointed, broken heart emojis, legend, gold emoji, hashtag faculty music group at who says. Okay, whatever the fuck that meant. Remy was spotted under the comments with the caption, stop it, Mo. You know damn well Joe ain't want it like that. First of all, you, V, Shanti, or nobody had even come out yet when him and Ja was going back and forth. We didn't know who was in the back. Second, I was in a car when you walked through the parking lot and he hugged you and showed mad love as usual, B. You know what I'm saying? No need for your followers to tell him anything. As someone that personally knows you, I'm sorry you were offended. You can call my phone. Matter of fact, I'm going to DM you my number in case you don't have it no more. I'm going to call you. I'm going to let you know something. But also, as someone that personally knows Joe, he was not intentionally trying to hurt anyone. It was a battle between friends. They are like family. Sidebar, street code, don't do social media. I went, it's getting a little hot. Still, Fat Joe did another apology and wrote, I'm super sorry. I love you and Vita. I said sorry to your face before I left the building and to Vita. I was caught in a moment and I'm super sorry. God bless. So I'm going to play what he said and then we going to talk about it.
You had to bring Remy to save you. This is fucking pathetic. You got all the other dusty bitches back there, John. Let's go. Hold on. Let's not go back. Hey, yo, check this out. Hey, yo, Crack. The fact that Remy had to come out to save you, I'm going to keep that between me and you. You got to feed these girls something.
Down the mumble. Down the mumble.
My bitches is rich. You going to get these play some real dog shit. Let's go. I just see somebody come out here with me. Y'all see either. I you being so disrespectful to the ladies, crap. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at you calling the ladies all kinds of bitches. I'm shocked at you. I'm shocked at you showing little respect.
That shit was funny to me, y'all. I'm sorry, that shit was funny to me. I'm shocked at you. I'm shocked at you. Y'all, that shit was funny as fuck to me. Remy looked good at the verses. I will give her that. But yeah, Vita looked good. Vita was always skinny. Joe was definitely talking about them, saying that they were cracked out. Let's not forget that Mo just got off her pill problem maybe like a couple of years ago. You know, she's doing well, but that was fucked up. Ja Rule pulled a T.I. Child, listen, all I know is Ja Rule won. Fat Joe was losing, and so he was talking shit, and he said some shit he shouldn't have said that got his ass in trouble. He shouldn't have said that shit. Now, Remy coming to his defense was unnecessary. Okay, completely unnecessary. Just sit there and eat your food, bitch. Just sit there and eat your food. Like, you look good, like you're aging backwards. I don't understand how that's happening, but the bitch is aging backwards. She don't look nearly as old and tired as she, used to look. She looks very youthful. She's lost a lot of weight. That baby is adorable. So everything is good over there. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like, girl, like, you did not need to add anything to this. Fat Joe did not need you to come to his defense, Remy. Go eat your food. It's definitely, coming off like you old misogynistic ass bitch. Okay, good goddamn well that man shouldn't have been on stage talking about them women like that, talking about we ain't know who was backstage and I saw you in a parking lot and he showed mad love to my face and then got on stage and called me a dusty ass crackhead. Bitch, the fuck you talking about? Like, at the end of the day, if that man needs to apologize, he needs to apologize. Don't nobody need to call you for you to speak on his behalf. Bitch, the only nigga you need to be speaking on behalf of name is Papoose. Papoose. Okay? That's the only person that you need to be speaking on behalf of is Papoose. Okay? But y'all, listen, y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with Remy. Because, I don't hate her, but at the same time, it's like, bitch, you shot that lady. Go to hell. Sitting up here acting like you ain't do that shit, spend all of that fucking time in jail, and sitting up here acting like that wasn't something that really happened now. Like, girl, get out my face. Like, I don't have time for her with this. But if Lil Mo wants an apology, she's due one. That shit was disrespectful as fuck. And Vita, child, Vita been skinny. Y'all can go to hell with that. I don't know what's going on. I feel like Vita did respond. Let me go to my Instagram because I've been saving shit on my Instagram because I've been trying to keep track of everything, even though it's been so damn hard for me to keep track of everything that's been going on because it seems like a million things happen every day. A million fucking things happen every day this week just because I'm like mentally not in a space to retain all this fucking information. Like, I am exhausted. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Child, Ashanti don't want Nelly back. He did too much. That's over. Okay. That is not coming back. Hold up. I don't see it. I do not see it. And I thought that I had it. This is some. Oh no, here you go. Here you go. Vaginal coil. Okay. All right. All right, that's him talking. Where are the responses? They ain't got no oh yeah, okay. Lil Mo said she was disappointed. What did Vita say? Are y'all gonna show me what Vita said? No, that's not in this post. Y'all, I thought I had it. I thought I had saved it. But I feel like whatever Vita said, it wasn't that fucking profound. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she added much to the conversation. Lil Mo was the one that was like, this shit needs to be checked. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I felt like Fat Joe was up there running his mouth and being disrespectful. The apology was warranted. Lil Mo and them should have felt offended if that's how they felt. And Remy should have sat there and ate her fucking food or whatever she does for nutrition these days. She should have went and did that shit instead of trying to defend a grown-ass man. And I can't stand it. I hate when people defend grown-ass men that they not fucking, that they don't need to. It kind of sounded like a pick-me. Pull your pussy up, Remy. Pull your pussy up, okay? So moving on from there, y'all. Okay, because I'm done. Okay, I'm done. What y'all say? Hold up. No, Vita just said that he apologized and she was confused. Right. Because she was like, I don't know who he was talking to because I know he wasn't talking to me. I thought Vita looked good when she came out there. I said, bitch, Vita looked good. Okay. And then I was mad that they only had her come out on a certain part. They only had her come out on one song. And there was another one that I wanted her to come out on because her part was my favorite part. Try me more. All the need to eat it. Needs a down ass bitch. Feel me. Every thought need to eat it. Let me say yeah, baby, say yeah. Or was that just Charlie Baltimore that one? No, and I appreciate the rocks and the gifts that you got me, baby. She came and did that one on the house on it. That was another verse that she was supposed to do. Yeah, no, on Down for You. Yes. Dunna, dunna, dunna. There we go. Dun, dunna, dunna, dunna. Dunna, dun, dun, dunna. I wanna be your chick. I wanna be down for you. Do you trust me? Love me. You putting it on me. You must be. You down that chick. I wanna be your chick, and only for the rule, baby. I'll ride for you, die for you, do anything you want me to. I'll be no offense in the con, y'all women down there still my queen because that me. True, baby, it's only for you, baby. Vita thighs only divide if you inside. Cause I love the way you touch me. Nobody can get it. And if it's coming and gonna just come in and it's finished. So when you gone for a minute, I just fantasize like if it's you that's all in it. Then I'm satisfied till you come back to me, holding stacks and jewels. VITA and my nigga JA rule, baby. Yeah, y'all know I had to run it in my head. Nigga had to run it through their head because I know the whole song. That's one of my favorites, y'all. Ja Rule was putting out so much good music at that time. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, it was hit after hit after hit after hit. I mean, it was such a good time, y'all. The videos used to be off the chain, child. I remember when they did the video and he got in the balloon, the hot air balloon, and Michelle Rodriguez was in there. That's before everybody knew how problematic Michelle Rodriguez was, and we were just in love with her because she was on Fast and the Furious and she was secretly a lesbian. So, it was something for us. The Drake of the early 2000s. Shall know Drake is the Ja Rule of the late 2000s. Let's do that in order. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, good time had by all. Besides all of the mess and foolishness, I enjoyed myself. I had a good time. Yes, always there when you call, always on time. Gave you my baby, be mine. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Gave you my own, not baby, mine. Look, get a grip. Come on, pull it together. It's only a sun shower. We've been through worse weather like stormy night. You wrote a dead John letter and took my Benz and keyed and cut the leather. Bitch, you know better. MOB, one of your bitches. INC. Listen, it's too much. Shot is too much. Thank you, Jessica Shelley, for becoming a member. And yes, Ja Rule, you damn near ruined your shit with that Fire Fest. This was a resurgence. Oh yeah, Irv had the music industry in a chokehold. Cause when they did that, when they did the song that Ja Rule, first of all, y'all should have knew Ja Rule was gonna win because one of Fat Joe's biggest songs was a Ja Rule Ashanti song. Like that was the shit. That I had a good time, y'all. Ja was intentional, yes, very intentional. Hey Denise, thank you for the super chat, Bondi. I love you, and you bringing a music to my studio, but I'm signing up for Cash App today. Thank you, I appreciate you. Yeah, Ja Rule was gonna win. Irv got it. What's love? Shanti. Sarah Squad. And be about us, and be about trust. What's love? Got to do with it, babe. What's love? It's about us, it's about trust, baby. Yeah, that was the shit. Got a nigga old man. You came here with the heart to cheat, so you need to sing a song with me. All my ladies, look in your eyes, no stopping me. All right, y'all, I'm done. We done with that. Let's move on. Wendy Williams, y'all. Y'all listen. This is why I said I'm gonna stop saying how I feel in our DMs. I'm gonna just be 100% transparent right now. Sometimes I say shit in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? And then the girls go and they do videos, right? And they say shit that I feel like is a rebuttal to the shit that I've said in the DMs. And I just be like, man, I'm gonna stop telling y'all shit. I'm starting to feel attacked. I'm gonna stop sharing my fucked up thoughts. Because this Wendy situation, I have said before that ever since I saw Wendy with Ray J, I felt like, what the fuck is going on here? It had been for a while, but I definitely was like, okay, what's happening here when she was with Ray J? Because that's just a bad omen to me. Ray J with hair color, walking around with Wendy Williams, that's the problem. No. It's not that I think they dated. It's not that I think they dated. Okay? But anybody that knows Ray J's history in the industry, they would be understanding where I'm coming from with this. Okay? Nigga said Ja Rule put out nothing but classics. That's the ending. That's the message. Ray J, listen. You said it, I didn't, Daphne. You said it, I didn't. You said it, I didn't. I don't want this to be true, but based off of what was going on before the sicknesses, okay? Based off of what was going on, even before she, started having all of these health issues to this extent, shit was looking a little like, what's going on? What's happening, Wendy? You're not, it's not, what are you doing? There were a whole bunch of moments. Even before, I know she has Graves' disease. Now they're saying that she got COVID, okay? And she's going through the complications of that. And I get all that. And I don't want it to be drugs. I don't. But I'm just saying that when we think that, I hate when people act like it's like some salacious, fucked up thing to assume that a person that has a drug habit might relapse when going through a stressful time, especially when they keep coming up with all of these different reasons for why she hasn't been herself. Not saying that it can't be all of the sicknesses at once, not saying that it can't be exactly what they're saying it is, but because of the way they have been spoon feeding us a little bit of information as deemed necessary, even down to the way they have canceled her show. Not canceled it completely, but just postponed. The way they've been spoon feeding the postponement, the way shit was going before when we were seeing her out on these dates and all of this shit. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's been going on that would lead one to believe that Wendy might have relapsed on top of the sicknesses. Okay? So I feel like I hate that it seems like you being fucked up or, wanting, something bad to happen or anything like that, just because you're perceiving the actions as something that can coincide with her relapsing. It would not be a stretch when that happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, because, like I said, when I expressed how I felt about this, I feel like everybody was kind of like, oh no, we shouldn't just rush to that. And it's like, I don't think I rushed to it. I think it was a whole bunch of things that have been happening over time that have made me feel like something has been going on with Wendy for a while. And y'all just keep giving us different reasons for why shit ain't right. And I just kind of feel like it could be all of that on top of what we think, or it could just be whatever. But either way, it's not good. If she got COVID, if she relapsed, if it's the Graves' disease, if it's just that she is now in a space where she can no longer perform to that level, it's all fucked up. It's all sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all gonna be a sad thing to me because I feel like it's been sad since the movie came out. It's been sad since the documentary. Y'all, that documentary was so fucking Grey Gardens. It made me so sad for her. That was when I started to feel like I'm worried about Wendy. Like I'm worried about her picking herself up and continuing to be as strong as she is under the circumstances that of everything that's been going on. Not to say she hasn't always had health issues. We know that, y'all. But the divorce, the shit that Kevin says online, like it's just been a lot of shit that I feel like I might have relapsed if I was her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just been a lot of shit. It's not educated by a real mental health professional wouldn't diagnose anyone without speaking to them first. Who diagnosed her? What you mean? Who diagnosed her? I'm just saying when we're giving commentary on shit that has gone, her mom passed. Yes, that too. I forgot about her mom passing away on time. Because I mean, even the way that shit happened, it was like it had already happened and they didn't tell us for a while. And it's just been a lot of things that have happened to Wendy that would make me feel worried for her sanity and how hanging around somebody like Ray J, going to parties, hanging with celebrities on top of what she's going through makes me feel like, you know, I'm just saying, y'all. I don't feel like it's a stretch. I don't feel like it's anybody trying to be salacious or trying to put that on her and make that effect. It's just that a lot of things have been taking place that I feel like would cause anybody that has issues with drug use to stay clean. Like it would be very hard to stay clean. The verbiage was just messed up. Why would they say canceling her premiere? They should have said postpone. Right. Here's the thing. If you actually read it, then you see that they said they postponed it. But once you postpone a second time, after everything we've been seeing previously, where she's on the show and it seemed like she don't know what's going on and she's saying crazy, like I just think I think Wendy needs to just let it go for right now. If she can come back in maybe a year or two once she's collected herself, fine. But the weight of carrying that show under all of the stressors that she has obviously been under, whether it be emotional, mental, trying to stay clean, all of that shit. At the end of the day, I feel like she needs to go sit her ass down somewhere and collect herself and not have to deal with the weight of I need to get up and do the show. Because I know what that feels like. And hopefully, and I believe so, Wendy is at a point financially where she doesn't have to do her show to be okay. She needs to let that shit go for a little while. Because that's too much stress. Doing it daily at that. Exactly. Like that's too much. That would be too much on anybody, y'all. I hope that Wendy's okay. I really do. And I hope that, you know, there can be a comeback from this and this is not just like a downfall, because sometimes the shit be feeling like, oh God, what's going to be the next, you know, headline, you know, especially considering the shit that's been going on with people. Alex says she should do a podcast or executive produce. Absolutely. There's still work for her to do. I mean, honestly, I feel like she would be really good at creating a platform to facilitate young people to do what she does. Like there'd be so many ways for her to continue to be successful in media without having to get her ass up on television every day and give energy that she doesn't have at this point, you know? The Daily Mail posted she was taken to a mental hospital. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's really a lot. I'm praying for Wendy, y'all, because I still see it all as sad and all as a bad thing for her not to be in a good space right now, especially considering everything. But y'all, I said what I had to say. Let's go ahead and move on. So y'all, T.I. and Tiny. So T.I. and Tiny have lost a round in the legal battle with Sabrina Peterson. On Tuesday, September 14, 2021, an LA judge denied Clifford Joseph Harris, professionally known as T.I., and his wife Tamika Tiny Harris their motion to dismiss Sabrina Peterson's defamation lawsuit against them. According to the reports, the hip-hop couple, According to reports, the hip-hop couple's motion was denied by Los Angeles Superior Court Judge David Sotelo in the anti-SLAPP motion brought against them. SLAPP, okay, SLAPP, which stands for Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation, is a law to prevent people from using courts and threats of a lawsuit to intimidate those exercising their First Amendment right. Sound like something his lawyer is trying to finagle. As previously reported, Peterson accused the Atlanta-born rapper of allegedly, her lawyer, of putting a gun to her head and threat. Child, who did it? I'm confused at this point. Go back. Couples motion. Yeah, no, them. They were trying to use that, right. As previously reported, Peterson accused the Atlanta-born rapper of allegedly putting a gun to her head and threatening to kill her. Additionally, Sabrina Peterson shared the claims of over 30 women who alleged they were drugged and forced into sex by the Harrises. They publicly accused her of lying, sparking the defamation action against them. The judge found that Sabrina Peterson had shown probability of prevailing on her claims against T.I. and Tiny. After both denied the allegations on Instagram, in court, the judge said, therefore, the only defamatory statements in contention here are the Harris's comments surrounding the accusation that Peterson was lying about the gun to her head threat. Along with the claims against the Harrises, Peterson was also able to prove invasion of privacy, intentional and negligent interference with prospective economic advantage, and both intentional and negligent infliction of emotional distress claims against Shekinah Anderson. Wow. As previously reported, Shekinah Anderson took to Instagram Live in January and accused Peterson of recruiting women for T.I. and Tiny and having threesomes with the couple. On Shekinah Anderson's role in the case, the judge added here, Anderson attempted to discredit Peterson through salacious sexual allegations, which had no basis. The ongoing legal battle between the former close friends have been going on since earlier this year, to which Peterson claims she has been harassed since. Both T.I. and his wife, Tiny, and Shekinah Jones Anderson have denied all allegations. Child, sound like Sabrina Peterson got a damn good lawyer. That's what it sounds like to me. Sound like the girl got a good lawyer on her hands here. Okay? You can tell T.I., you can tell it's stressing T.I. the fuck out. He doesn't look the same. He used to be cute. He's not even dressing the same or shaving. Charlie tried to blame the pandemic, but it must be the stress. T.I. said he trusts the feds, and if they say he's innocent, then it must be true. I hope it applies when it's vice versa. I can't believe he said that. Kind of street nigga say shit like that. Clifford and Tamika have been going through so much continuous stuff on top of that. You got King acting a fool. Child, what King did? I know he be fighting people and threatening to pull guns on people and shit, but besides that, what he did? You can tell. Oh yeah, I said that. But yeah, y'all, she got a lawyer, the best kind. I know that's right. Yes, karma. Oh, I hope Lyric is coming home with food. I don't know if that's him. Oh, look. I'm still mic'd. Oh, all right, that's not him. All right, sorry, y'all. King defending himself is what they meant. Oh, okay. Child. I felt like y'all ain't about to roll up on me like that neither. Anyway, I'm little. You ain't about to catch me slipping. But that's just a, little tidbit in the T.I. and Tiny case, because y'all know I'm always keeping y'all abreast. So let's move on to Fallon Pina, y'all, because it's another never-ending fucking story as far as I'm concerned. So Fallon Pina, previously Fallon Gubadia, appears to be an open book as she speaks on her former relationship with her ex-husband, Simon Gubadia. During a recent YouTube live stream, Fallon Pina took time to chat with her fans and answer any questions they may have for her. One supporter asked the reality star if she believes her ex-husband is expecting a baby with his now fiancée, Portia Williams. They also asked if Simon Gubadia had a vasectomy. Fallon replied, I'm not exactly sure as to what procedures my ex has undergone after we separated. But she went on to say and reveal that she and Simon were expecting a baby of their own at some point during their marriage. However, that's not what she truly wanted. She said throughout the course of 5 years, Simon and I were actually pregnant once before, but I did not want to have a child with that person. She then alleged that Simon can no longer have children. She said, and after that, we had learned from the doctors that he was incapable of having children. This came from heavy drinking and smoking, and he wouldn't change up his habits. So we were just we tried for years and I could not get pregnant. So as far as where they are now, I mean, I wish them well, meaning that it wasn't me, it was him, because y'all see how fast I didn't got pregnant by this nigga. Okay. Okay, as she is pregnant right now. Fallon Pina and Simon Gubadia both have children from previous relationships, but they've never had any children together. So yeah, y'all. Since then, she and Simon, hold on, that's a divorce shit. Her and Jalen. And I think she had to clarify because people were confused and asking, like, so wait, did you like get an abortion? Like, what had happened? Why was it a pregnancy at one point and then after that? I wasn't exactly sure what she meant by that. But I think she didn't want to say, but I think she might have just had maybe a miscarriage or something. And I think that's what she said. Y'all, I'm trying to find it. It's been like a million stories, y'all. It's been a million fucking stories this week. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm exhausted. You know what? I want to curse Lil Nas X out. I want to curse him out. You know why? Because we got so much going on. We do not need you and your fake baby making shit going on right now. Like, nigga, please stop. You are doing too much, and we are trying to deal with so many things at one time. We do not need the extraness right now, nigga. Okay? We do not need the extraness right now, nigga. Stop it. Shit, I didn't forgot what the fuck I'm looking for right now. Oh, Fallon. Looking for Fallon. Okay, child. All I see is Erica Mena. Erica Mena, Fat Joe, Nicki Minaj, all over. Oh yeah, in Arkansas Mo. We're gonna talk about Arkansas Mo in a minute. Where is Fallon's response? You know what? Let's go to the Peach Report Daily because that's where they have a lot of that. I'm sure the Peach Report Daily has it. Jesus, help me be a fence. I don't see it. I'm mad, y'all. Either way, y'all tell me in the comments because I'm sure y'all know because y'all always know. So what happened? Sounded like they aborted it. That's what it sounded like to me. And I have to wonder what the situation was like for you to want to do that. Because that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like to be married to somebody and, I mean, it's not crazy. It happens. Like it happened on Soul Food, that one episode. But yeah, okay, it's cool. We over Fallon anyway. Thank you, because I'm over it too. Okay, I'm completely over it. Real Housewives of Atlanta will recycle this news again. I hope not. Child, I'm over it. I'm so tired of talking about it. Let's move on to the baby because the baby continues to get himself in trouble. So, did the baby have his crew beat up a fan? That's what people are asking. Back in May, the baby with his entourage in tow attended a friend's birthday celebration at a strip club in LA. While in the parking lot of La Vida Gentlemen's Club, a fan approached the rapper and asked to shake his hand. However, CCTV footage caught the baby's crew chasing the man away as the rapper followed. The baby then got into an SUV, and seconds later, his entourage began beating up the fan. The CCTV footage also caught the baby's crew getting into another physical altercation at the same venue. After another fan attempted to break up the first fight, he was also targeted and beaten. The footage then showed the attackers fleeing the scene. It is also worth noting that while his entourage attacked the men, the baby himself was not actively involved in either of the altercations. However, while the rapper may have been in the car, an onlooker claimed the baby knew exactly what his men were going to do. The baby said something and made gestures before he went inside the SUV and his goons to handle the situation forcibly. About time. And what I mean by that is, how many times are you going to get caught up because you were putting your hands on somebody? Like, use your goons. Not to say that it's okay, but, use your goons, okay? The first fight happened because the baby has that persona where he doesn't want to be involved with anything without his permission. The fan was simply that, just a fan who wanted to shake his hand, and the situation was escalated because the guy was a little bit drunk and belligerent, okay? Both victims were left with lumped up faces, and one reportedly had his gold chain snatched as well. The baby has not publicly, I just feel like the baby is always getting into these types of situations, and I low-key wish he would fucking stop. Like, not low-key, high-key. I wish he would stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times are y'all gonna be beating people up? Every time you turn around, the nigga somewhere beating people up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go be a hood nigga then. Just go be a hood nigga then. Jesus Christ. Y'all, I'm over him. I really am. So let's see. Because there are a couple of things I want to talk about from my Instagram, but I feel like I want to end this live and start a new one just so I can create several different videos instead of everything being all in one. I don't know what I feel like yet. Because it takes time for y'all to come back once y'all are gone. So that's why I'm like, maybe I'll just let it rock. I'll just let it rock. So y'all, let's talk about Arkansas Mo. Because I think this is so sad, to tell y'all the truth. Okay, we're seeing us, we're seeing me. Okay. So y'all, Arkansas Mo, Love and Hip Hop star Mo Fame sentenced to 17 years in jail for the PP loan fraud, y'all. Love and Hip Hop star. Okay, was he a star? Because I feel like he wasn't really on there that much. But okay, the reality star was facing serious time behind bars after pleading guilty to 6 counts of federal bank fraud. According to TMZ, the feds dropped 14 charges in exchange for his plea. He agreed to a recommended 151-month prison sentence. But it looks like the judge wasn't playing with the reality star. Child, I wish they stopped calling him a reality star, because 5 more years were added to the sentence, giving him 17 years in prison, y'all. 17.5 years in prison for PPP loan. Okay, like that shit is ridiculous. Like, it's money. Y'all print it like crazy. Like, I understand that there's always somebody getting hurt when people steal and all of that type of shit. But ultimately, my nigga, the government will be okay. Y'all can make more money. Putting somebody in jail for 17 years is excessive as fuck to me for that crime. The Department of Justice states that Fame submitted a $3.7 million PP loan application claiming that his trucking business had 107 employees and a monthly payroll of 1.49. Okay, instead, the reality star used the funds for $40,000 in past due child support, $85,000 in jewelry, $136,000 on a Rolls Royce, and $900,000 to start a new business in Arkansas. Mo Fame will be on a 5-year supervised release around 2038, 2039. He will also be responsible for paying a restitution bill of $4.4 million. Y'all. They made an example out of this man, and honestly, I feel like it's extremely fucked up. I feel like it's extremely fucked up, y'all. That's way too much time on top of the 4.4 million. Like, I'm gonna need for you to take something away from this restitution if you want son to spend that much time in jail over some fucking money. Like, I just think that that's too much time, and I feel like they always want to do that to somebody black, but they're not gonna do that to somebody white who's probably gonna do the same thing. I hope his baby mama got to get that child. I hope she got to keep that child support money too. I thought about that same shit. He paid his restitution for a previous restitution bill that he had for a prior fraud charge. He hasn't learned, obviously. I still think 17 years is too much time, y'all. Did he have a public defender? Child, who knows? Whoo, Baby Blue. But see, Baby Blue didn't he really have a business though? His shit may not be as fucked up. Government gonna get their money. They already getting it. And the thing that make me mad is you probably done made money off that nigga ancestors and everything. Like, fuck y'all. Like, fuck y'all. All of these corporations and government having money and all of that directly, off black bodies. And y'all got the audacity to want to give people more jail time for this type of shit. Man, fuck y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, in my spirit, I'm highly annoyed with the amount of time that he was given. Baby Blue got 24 million. I hope he got a better lawyer. Right, a white person would have got 5 to 7 years max for that shit. Or offshore accounts, baby. Whew, y'all, let's move on. Let's move on and talk about this situation with Nakita Dragon. I feel like I only know who she is because they put her in the WAP video for a second, didn't they? But either way, Asian Doll drew attention to the fact that Nakita came out with this video, right? And in the video, she posts pictures of a whole bunch of girls and put dick in front of their pictures, okay? And she's a trans woman. So when she did this, it was kind of like, so what you trying to say? All of these women are trans women, or all of these women have dicks? Like, I don't know what you meant to say by that. But Asian Doll, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Asian Doll, right? Asian wasn't feeling that shit. Okay. So somebody said, sis, why did Nakita drag and put your picture in her video that she just posted? And Asian said, right, that's what I want to know. And Nakita used a screenshot of Asian's body with the word dick written over it. Right. Like, what was that about? Right. So then Asian Doll, child, whatever the fuck, Nakita will get dragged by his bald head. What they call boys that pick on girls, bullying. Not what they call girls that put girl. She's actively trying to disrespect. But you know what I think is funny is that people then turn around and be like, respect Nakita's pronouns after Nakita posted this picture in this video and put dick over. Oh my God. I'm wide awoke. I love transgenders and they love me. That boy seemed like an angry racist because the transgender has never came for me ever. 100%. It's a difference between, I don't know. Look, this the video. This is a snippet of the video, y'all. I can't play the music, but y'all see like it's just all of these like screenshots. Like, why are you putting dick over everything? And then, right, and then you have like trans women, in there. So it's almost like insinuating that all of the women you posted were trans. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah. At first, this was to out Tyga, as if, because that's what I first saw. I was like, as if we didn't already know what Tyga was into. Like, we know what Tyga is into. Nobody cares. Okay, like literally nobody cares about what Tyga is into. And then Jess Hilarious was like, you see her comment though, like, yeah, Jess was commenting because y'all went at the Jess because somebody called Jess a man and she called him the F word and y'all called the homophobic, and it's like, so it's okay for somebody to call me a man, but I called them a slur, and then all of a sudden I'm the one that's fucked up. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in total agreement with that. If you come for me, I'm going to come for you. And I'm sorry, there's no respect for you in any capacity when you come at me sideways. So y'all, let me tell y'all, I don't know if y'all watch I don't know if y'all watch Asian not Asian Atlanta Circle, or the Circle, the Atlanta season that's going on right now. I don't know if y'all watch that. But if y'all do, Bondy, she said horrible comments about black women. Yes, I know, I saw. She said, for what? Well, the only thing I saw was her saying that trans women or the gay community wasn't influenced by black women. It was influenced by black trans women and black gay men or something like that. And I was just like, yes, new news show. Yes. So I've been watching it, right? And when Melly B was saying, I don't like that person, so I don't give a fuck about their pronouns. Like, I don't like them, so I don't care about their pronouns. Like, I'm not trying to respect you. And I also like when Melly was like, that's your understanding of yourself. Like, I can't stand when people feel like you need to understand all this shit. Like, it was just a whole bunch of shit that was going on, and Melly was working on my nerves. But there were certain things that Melly was saying that I kind of agreed with to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is one of those things. If I don't like you, I don't give a fuck about respecting you. And it's not about anybody else but you. So if a white person doesn't like you, is it okay for them to call you the N-word? No. Who said it was okay? But what I am saying is, I love when y'all use that comparison, because I think that is a very different type of situation. Calling somebody a man or a woman is not the same thing as calling them a nigga. Like, like, sorry, it's not. Melly B is known to be transphobic, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But what I'm saying is, in the real world, you don't get to shit on people and then control how they respond to you. I'm sorry, you don't. Like, you don't get to come at me, and then when I come at you, everybody wants to, put confines on how I can come at you. I just don't agree with that, y'all. I'm sorry. If I don't like you, if I don't give a fuck about your feelings, I don't give a fuck about your pronouns, I don't give a fuck about nothing that has anything to do with you, and I will go in on you. Like, it is what it is. Like, don't come at me and expect me to, like, alter how I'm going to come at you. I just feel like that's ridiculous. And it's stupid. Like, I don't expect respect from people who don't respect me, and they shouldn't expect respect from me. You see what I'm saying? Just like you were saying, is it okay for no, it's not okay for a racist to call me that. It's not. Just like, but at the same time, fuck you. Give a fuck. Like, suck my dick. The fuck? Like, it'll be the first time I've been called a nigga or something like that. They gonna call us that anyway. It's not the same thing. I hate when y'all compare systematic racism to interpersonal relationships. Like, it's not the same thing. But I understand, but it's just not the same. But either way, I still feel like I was laughing at Nakita for saying that shit about Black women didn't influence anything. I was just kind of like, I'm like, okay, honey, with your tan and your hip and ass injections and your lip injections, like, oh, okay, honey, yeah, you sure. Oh my God, that is so funny. Not liking a person because of your personality or what you've done to me, not your color or nationality. I don't know what started this conversation, but yeah, in agreement with that. But what I mean is, when you start to go in on people, none of those things actually matter. The difference is that, like, in society, white people still have such an upper hand on Black people that we have to be hard about the little things that we get to have, because y'all fuck over us and overpower us in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna always go up for the trans people. I'm always go up for LGBTQ. I'm a part of that. I will always go up for it. But I also feel like you don't get to, like, talk to people any kind of way and then dictate how they come back at you. You just don't. That's not how any of this works. But I definitely think she was doing all of that for attention. I wasn't even going to talk about it until y'all asked me to, because I felt like it would be giving her exactly what she wanted, which is for us to pay attention to her, because otherwise I wouldn't give a fuck about her. I don't even really know her. So I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not listening to your song. I don't care about your video. I'm talking about this because this is my job. But other than that, girl, I don't care. I don't care. It is the same. Oh, okay. Y'all think calling somebody a man or a woman is it has the same history and negative energy tied to it as when white people call Black people niggers. Okay. We can agree to disagree. we can agree to disagree. I'm gonna let it go. She said trans women are more beautiful and that we want to look like trans women. Well, some of y'all do, because y'all are contouring y'all fucking faces for dear God. Yeah, some of y'all do. But in essence, girl, that's not what I'm talking about. I see, Carrie. I had to go back up a little bit more. I see what you meant. Child, y'all know when y'all don't do complete sentences, I don't be knowing what the fuck we be talking about in these comments. I'm sorry. My apologies. But I just kind of feel like, girl, all of y'all want to be the Kardashians, and the Kardashians want to be us. Period. All right, then. So let's move on from there. And listen, I want to also say this, that at the end of the day, like, where do you think the trans girls are getting it? Where do you think they're getting it? where do you think they're getting it? I don't know where you thought they got it from. I don't know where you thought they got it from. I don't know where you thought the trans girls got it from. I don't know where, but girl, okay, they had to see it somewhere. because it didn't start out that way, correct? So they had to see it somewhere. I'm gonna just leave that at that. But we have the Eve gene, honey. We influence everything and everybody, whether y'all want to agree with that or not. We are that. We are that chick. That is us black ladies. We have the phenotype to create everybody. Okay, so ultimately, we affect you just by the fact that if it were not for us, you probably would not exist in one way or another. So there's always that. There's always that. Um, I hate the battle between trans women and cis women. Damn, I'm a woman the way you a woman. I'm a woman in my way, the way you're a woman in your way. Just live your life and stop hating. Like, that's why I respect people's pronouns. But as soon as somebody disrespects me, if I feel like disrespecting you, however I feel like disrespecting you, I will. Okay, so I'm not that evolved yet. I'm sorry. I'm not that evolved yet. I'm not in a space in my life where you can say any old thing to me and then I'm actually going to put on my "don't say that, Brittany" thing in my head, because I'm not going to do it. Is that my husband? Thank God. Damn, Lyric, I thought you were going to come through this door with food. I'm hungry. We could probably order something. I don't know, nigga. Copeland's is open now. I ain't getting no orders. Oh, she was going to drive? Yeah. Okay. Can you give me that water? Whew. Come for me, fuck your pronouns. I mean, if people can say fuck your kids, y'all, Lil Nas X told y'all fuck y'all kids, and I loved every moment of it. Lil Nas X was on the Breakfast Club today, and he basically said, you know, when people ask about, you know, what about the kids? What about the kids? And he was like, man, fuck your kids. Jay Lee says that all the time. And it's a true statement. What that means is nobody is supposed to be sacrificing their lives for your kids but you. You be the example you want your kids to see. It's so funny to me because, like, the main people that be saying that shit be harming their children in so many other ways. No fooler. Damn, baby, you give me an eat? Damn, baby, you give me an eat? Let me do it again. Hold on, let me do it again. Hold on.
Damn, we ain't bring me nothing to eat.
Damn, babe. Why you even an eat? I'll keep doing it. Damn, Gina, why you give me nothing to eat? Stupid ass. Stupid ass. All right, y'all, I'm done. I'm done. Busted, baby. All right, what else is going on my Instagram feed? Hold up, y'all. Y'all, I thought I wanted to talk about the VMAs and all of that, but this is what I got from the VMAs. Y'all should be happy that y'all got Normani to perform because she killed that shit. Y'all know I love me some lesbian activity, so I was enjoying Normani and Tiana Taylor humping on each other. You know, fuck your kids at the end of the day. But I feel like that when Lil Nas X was kissing niggas on stage too. Like, fuck your kids, they'll be okay. Men kiss men. Don't lose your mind about it. What else? Chloe ate. Okay, Chloe ate, nigga. Okay, Chloe had a meal at that bitch. Okay, hold up, cause y'all, we ain't about to get out of here before I. Is it okay that I'm kind of just in here wanting to talk to y'all? Is that okay? Okay, so first of all, Chloe, I love the color, but I did not like her look. Y'all thought she was fucking with Future, and she was like, he's a nice young man, but no, thank you. Here you go the performance. That part right there. Clap. Yes. I'm sorry. I was absolutely living for the girls. This time shouldn't be wilding. Oh, yes. Listen, I was living for the girls. I was living for the girls. Y'all need to be happy the black girls showed up, because otherwise, what were the VMAs giving? Absolutely nothing at all. Okay. Shout out to Iman for coming through and giving y'all everything with this look, the best look. Okay. Period on gourds. Kenzel, you look so pretty, but I don't care. J-Lo looked amazing, and I was here for it, but I was confused at what the theme was at this point. And it was like American, dreams. So I guess that meant, like reds and anything that was American-esque except for American designer. Yes, Normani. Yes. I don't like the hair, but I do love, like, I feel like the bun should have been bigger and neater. I don't like the hair, but I love the dress. Billy, oh my God, you look like the white girl that you really are. Beautiful. Lupita looks beautiful. That's the norm. Zoe, you looked amazing, but I guess like that's what you wore. Okay, like I guess she just always looks so emaciated to me. So maybe that wasn't what I would have wanted her to do. But she's petite, so do your thing. Rihanna, this was you lightweight. Like, what is this? This was lightweight, Rihanna. Like, I blame that nigga you fucking with. I blame him for this look. Just like I blame Kanye for Kim's look. Kim, the only thing you really have going for you is your face. Why would you do this? All you have going for you is your face. Why would you do this? Babe, can you please come answer my phone in case it's insurance people or something? Come answer my phone before it stop ringing, please. I think it might be insurance people of some kind. Who knows? Take it away. Thank you. Let me see. Is there anything else that I wanted? Okay, nothing. Thank you. Okay. Y'all, they say Safari out here cheating. I mean, they not together, but he was in a restaurant with this bitch. Y'all see? Y'all see Safari was in there with this bitch? They say Rhea is pregnant. That would make sense considering the look that she gave. You look like a skateboarding watch. That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, nobody's surprised that he could possibly be cheating. Like they're not together. Aren't they about to get a divorce? And she been all over social media shaking her titties in everybody's face and everything. Ugh. Yara Shahidi look beautiful too. Very beautiful. But again, it's the American dream, and y'all ain't got no American designers for the most part. It's unfortunate. Y'all trying to make beef between SZA and Doja Cat. It was Doja Cat's song at the end of the day. SZA was a feature. So you don't always get to talk when it's not your song. Okay, here the video go. I was looking for.
Said, I don't know where that rumor came from. Someone asked if me and Future talk. He's a wonderful fellow. Love his music. I've never spoken to him a day in my life.
I love the way she talks.
But okay, what do you guys prefer? Brown.
Babe, can you hit these up for me?
You know what really cracks me up? One moment you all say that I talk about God too much, and the next you say I'm selling my soul. Which is it, my loves? I love God so much, and I love music, and I just have a lot of passion. That's it. Yeah, someone said, I don't know where that rumor came from.
Be quiet. The music industry is healing, and it's thanks to Chloe bringing back Illuminati. Y'all, everything that is operatic doesn't mean Illuminati. Please stop being so fucking stupid. And this right here, let's talk about this. T.I. responds to Diddy. Hold up. T.I. responds to Diddy saying Jermaine Dupri wouldn't be able to battle him in the verses just because you from New York, we all get money. I don't even need to listen to that. I did think the shit was hilarious. Somebody that Diddy know I'm at the Garden right now and he gonna need some training for me. And then Diddy was like, beloved, you my nigga, but your arm's too short to box with God. You ain't got enough hits. I'll smash you with just Biggie and Mary. But I do have the utmost respect on you as a musical legend. Dre, the only one that can get in a ring with me. Love. Brother Love, you're a motherfucking lie. In all honesty, JD is your exact counterpart. JD is your exact JD is your exact counterpart, Diddy. If anybody can really battle you, it's him, in my opinion. I think Dr. Dre should battle Timbaland or somebody. Like Diddy, huh? Who he did it with? Exactly. Who else? Maybe Missy. Dre and Missy. That would be dope, considering the fact that they might have like the most eclectic sound as far as like, yeah. Missy and Dre. Yeah, I think Missy and Dre might be way better. But Diddy, even though you produced, you had a production team. Even though you had the ideas, I never saw you sitting at a switchboard the way I saw Dre sitting at a switchboard every time, one of his artists came out with a song, which is what makes me feel like when it really comes down to it, yeah, no, you good. JD is real good for you. You and JD is good. I don't feel like Dre, nah. Dre can go against somebody else, but I don't feel like that would be the move. Honestly, yeah, nah. Somebody said Missy versus Pharrell. That's a good one. Maybe we can do a three-way. Do a three-way. You know what I'm saying? Get 3 good ones up there and then go hit for hit for hit. And then take it from 20 to 10. Yeah, that's enough people. You know why? Because that will make them have to hit their biggest and baddest hits if they only had 10 songs against 2 other super producers. They just turn this into a fucking TV show and then bring on, super producers and have them do battles with their top 5 songs when it's outside of the verses thing. But in verses, I think they can do 3 producers at one time and do 10 songs. That way we wouldn't even have to be there all fucking night. Give me your 10 best songs. Get up here and give us a show. JD is still producing hits. Diddy was DJ Khaled before DJ Khaled. Child, I wouldn't even put DJ Khaled in Diddy's space. Y'all know I really don't like DJ Khaled, so whatever. Diddy is probably like DJ Khaled in the booth. He gets other producers to make the beats. Yes. Yes, that's probably what it is. Of course, y'all can't. Hold up. Tina Marie, thank you so much for the super chat. JD did Ari Lennox Pressure. He's still putting out bops to this day. Where did he been? Somewhere fucking on young girls and giving them worms. Like the video. All right, y'all. So another story that had me like, the fuck is going on?
I just seen something that just pissed me off. I just can't give me a little motherfucking supper. And this message here for all the motherfucking studs. Yeah, listen. Stud, S-T motherfucking D. T-U-D. All the motherfucking women who want to be a motherfucking man.
Do not want to be a man.
That pissed me the fuck off.
He a hater.
I just seen something just
Flies is a fucking hater with them big ass teeth in his little ass head. Let me tell y'all something. There is a faction of you niggas that are so upset that there are women out there that can pull your bitches. You are so upset that there's a pretty bitch out there that shops in your area of the store and can steal your bitch. You were so upset about this. But listen, let me tell y'all something. Plies, come close. Listen, don't get upset about the studs. Don't get upset. Why you bothered? Okay? Ain't there enough pussy out here for everybody? What are you upset for? Okay? When you really think about it, there are so many women out here in comparison to how many niggas are actually out here viable to fuck. Y'all should be happy that there are some other women willing to take these bitches off y'all hands. Yeah, y'all be upset with the stud girls, but the studs don't want to be men. I want y'all to understand. This is 2021. If a woman wants to be a man, she can just be trans. She doesn't have to be a stud. She doesn't have to stop there, okay? She can fully get a dick that she can pee through and walk around every day with, dick on a thigh. Like she can live her best nigga life out here these days. It is not the same. A stud does not want to be a man. A stud just likes to dress and carry themselves in a way that is indicative to masculine energy. Because see, what happens is men and women both have masculine and feminine energy. Thank you. But because of the way women are allowed to exist in society and in this world, we are able to have more of our masculine and feminine energy be balanced when men just have to be masculine all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference. Okay? Now listen. Plies, honey, stop hating now. Stop hating. We don't want to put you in the same chapter as Boosie for hating ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do that to you. He was big mad. I can't argue with you. As a trans man, that is true. This is true. Child, listen. More power to you, Saint Shane Pope, my love. More power to you. And my boo Devin that being here. Shout out to y'all. Okay? Because see, listen. I used to want to listen. If I can't have a real dick, never mind. Like, and I'm saying that because I know the feeling of wishing I knew what it felt like to fuck a bitch, you know, because y'all niggas be losing y'all mind and pussy. So I'd be interested. Like, I would love to feel what that feels like. But since there's no way for us to scientifically make that advancement, because, you know, always the advancements go to the men first. No disrespect, trans women, but it's crazy to me how they figure out a way to give y'all a pussy, but y'all can't figure out a way to give you know, the women transitioning to being men a dick that they can stick in somebody. Like, this is just ridiculous. I mean, and that they'll feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, disrespect. It's misogyny no matter what you do. Damn, me too, now that you said it. I mean, it's a thought. It's a thought I've had in my mind over the years. I hear straight women say, suck my dick too. That's not a good example. Nah, because suck my dick is a statement. That's not like, we're not really telling you to put your mouth on me, nigga. What's wrong with you? Not really telling you to do that. It's a figure of speech. Utmost disrespect. Suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Smack you in the face with it. The world we live in. Child, listen. You better deal with it, because we in this bitch until we out this bitch, and most of us want to be in this bitch even though it's fucked up right now. Nobody wants to not wake up, I hope. Well, some days are better than others, but you know, I'm staying above water. Once I'm up in the morning, I'm glad I got up, you know. But child, before I went to sleep that night, I can't tell you how I would have felt. That's another story for another time. I'm gonna have to do a vlog about how depressed I've been lately. And my ability to laugh at my depression at the same time. Did y'all see that Bow Wow was sending love to Erica Mena, telling her to keep her head up? I said, oh no, not after you broke up with her because she had a miscarriage and talked about it.
Wrong. I can bet.
Hold up, y'all. Let me show y'all. Because people had to positively pour into Big Teeth Erica Mena.
You have grown. I can bet top dollar. There ain't a person that's looking at you. Got married. Everybody can see you changed for the better, not for the worse. They didn't hear your name unless it was for that show and all of that, my nigga. It was, nigga, you settled down. You was worried about your family. You did a complete 360, whatever the fuck you.
A
nigga,
180.
You did that.
That's a 180. We got
and
you.
I always tell you in private, and I'm gonna tell you publicly, can never be more proud of the woman that you have become, my nigga. OD. You did that. You've been strictly about your family.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there because we appreciate that. And then this happened too. I don't want to play the music, but her dancing on Shekinah while they out there at the Love and Hip Hop family reunion. Child, when I tell y'all, I can't wait to see this damn I cannot wait to see and review this season. This shit gonna be good. But obviously she's been going through it because of Safari's dumbass and feeling away. And I guess Shad wanted to impart some love, but I just kind of feel like you disrespected her even more. So please shut the fuck up. Nobody needs that from you. And as far as his comment on the thing, are you talking about when they like enlarge a clitoris and make it bigger, but it's not exactly like a dick? Like, is that what you mean? Because I know that they do that, but I don't know if they can really like make you a like full, you know, viable, you know, 7 inches or more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they can give you that. I don't know. I just know the girls that would like have the ones that they would just wear all the time, and they would just always wear them. Right. Bow Wow is a fuckboy poster child. Get out of my feeling, my face. It's called phalloplasty. Is that what I'm saying? Like the enlarging of the clitoris? Is that what y'all are talking about? Did you see the YouTuber whose son committed suicide by driving his car into a tree? Oh no, I didn't see that. Use attacking. Damn, that's terrible. They have to use a skin graft. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on how that works. But that don't sound like something that's readily available to all of the girls now. I would have, in night she made that change. She had a first child. She left at home with her grandmother. She was young. She was still there for that little boy though. I mean, we saw him. We ain't never seen K. Michelle's son. Do you agree people trying to make it where trans people can change their sex on birth certificates? No. I'm sorry, I don't, because I feel like that would be a lie. And I don't think we should be able to lie on, you know, we shouldn't be able to lie. Like, I want people to stop confusing gender and sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever you want to do with your gender and all of that. But when you are born, you either have one or the other. And whatever that is what they write down. Like, it's when they take a woman's vagina and turns it inside out to make a penis. And it gets hard. That's the only penis you can legally show on YouTube. Which that's how you know it. All of you can show it on YouTube. They can make a dick from the nerve and muscle from your leg and skin. Oh my God, really? That is impressive. I still feel like my point still stands because I feel like it's easier for men to get their to get their transitional surgery than it is for women to get transitional surgery. It still seems that way to me. As far as like how many people, can be post-op and all of that. Bondi is so intriguing. I think that's fascinating. I'm definitely gonna look it up on YouTube later. I'm definitely gonna look it up on YouTube later. That's not true though. There are people who are born into sex. Brooke Smith, I knew one of y'all was gonna come out the woodworks with that shit. I knew one of y'all was gonna come out the wood because it's always one of y'all that says that as if that's the majority of the people that are trans. Like that's not a majority. That's such a small percentage. When y'all bring that up, it's just kind of like a fucking anomaly. You're bringing up an anomaly. Like most people don't have one or the other. Like, give me a break. Give me a break. I'm tired of y'all with the, if you have both at birth, then they should be putting they have both at birth. Like, but we're not gonna go back to change it to something that you decide to change yourself from when you were born. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's a lie. Like, I'm not fitting to do this with y'all with this. Oh, but there are people, but that's not you though. That's not you though. Trans women definitely have it easier when it comes to bottom surgery. Yeah. And that's all, that was just my point. Surgeons say it's easy to dig a hole than to make a pole, but it's possible. As a nurse, I've seen it. Child, I am definitely YouTubing this shit later. Did you see the back and forth between age? Yeah, we talked about that already. Yes, you can be born that way, but you can't vocalize the shit as a newborn. Oh yeah. You could be born feeling like you could be born like thinking a certain way, but we're talking about what is between your legs. Like that's why I said the difference between sex and gender. You know what I'm saying? Like understanding the difference between the two. Most people aren't intersex. Like that's the truth of the matter. Most people don't have both. Most people have one or the other. Like, and that's just the truth of the matter. Like, I don't understand why everybody wants to act like, those small instances that don't make up the mass majority of people are a reason for why we want to argue about the fact of what something is like originally. Like it is what it is. Like, yeah, plenty of YouTube with trans men that break it down, and most of them seem to have regrets. Ooh, really? Ooh. See, I don't like fucking with shit that ain't broke when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wouldn't want the possibility of losing a feeling or losing any of my in either one. In either one, I would probably be, a chick with a dick, or I would be, a bitch with stubble and still have a vagina. Because I would be scared to lose the sensation. And I feel like that's definitely probably a possibility for you to lose that during those surgeries. California can change your gender once you have the surgery. I mean, I feel like if you can change it on your ID, you can change it on your passport, all of that. But birth certificates, I feel like you're now lying. And I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. Let me see. There is a child at my summer camp that I used to work at, and they had both genitals, and the parents couldn't decide which sex to keep them. It caused so much family drama at work. Like, just let them decide whatever the fuck they want. Like, if they want to be, if they have both, let them be in between. Let them decide what the fuck they want to do, whichever works for them. Like, I feel like it shouldn't even be all of that. Buy the kids, the kid is actually intersex. Buy the fucking kid yellow. Buy the kid intersex clothes and shit until they figure out how they want to roll. You know what I'm saying? But that's something you should definitely just let your child figure out for themselves and just put them in as much gender neutral shit as possible until they can figure it out for themselves. You give them fucking G.I. Joes and Barbies. You give them pink and blue. Tell them whichever one they like, fucking yellow, they like purple, whatever they want to do, let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Y'all got to be careful cutting off body parts. We aren't lizards. They don't grow back if you change your mind. I've seen a few I changed my mind videos. It's so sad. Ooh, it's terrible. Ugh. But birth certificate, birth meaning what you were at birth. Don't be lying. And that's my only point. That's my only point. Then you would be lying. And that I don't think we should be lying on the birth certificate. No. Like, and that's the thing that annoys me about the situation is people's inability to just be truthful about what things are versus trying to change what they are to suit how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I love y'all. I want everybody to be respected and feel safe and feel like they can live in the world however the fuck they want to. If you want to be a chick with a dick, if you want to be a chick who used to have a dick and don't have one no more, if you want to slap people with your dick as long as they're okay with getting slapped with dick, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pull your pussy out and turn it into a dick, hey, pull your pussy down if that's what you want to do. Like, y'all, I'm not bothered about what other people want to do with themselves. Like, I really am not. And I don't have a problem with people being them. But I also feel like I don't think we should start like changing facts to suit those ideas. And being both is not the same thing as being neither. I also want y'all to notice that. For everybody that wants to be neither, that's not the same thing as being both. Okay? You shouldn't be able to change it if it's your birth certificate. That's my only thing. Now, after that, you want to change IDs and passports and names and all of that, do your thing. You're an adult. You know what I'm saying? Especially, as adults. Of course, these things happen to people when they're kids and shit. But you know what I mean? Like, do what you will as you get older and have a more sense of self and you're learning yourself. Do what you will. That's your life. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to live your life how you see fit, and you should be protected under the law to do such things. As far as I'm concerned, I understand what you're saying, but why do you care whether someone changes their sex on their birth certificate? Has nothing to do with me. See, I feel like that's not true. You don't think it would be an issue in the long run if we allow people to start lying on legal documents like that? You don't think that would be like something that would show up as an issue in time? It may not be something that we could see right now, but you don't think that would be an issue? Like, honestly, I'm not upset about it, but I don't think you should be able to. They asked me a question. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you'll care if you're dating them. That's another thing. Like, what about men or people, period, who want to be with biological, have fallopian tube women? That is something that is shown on your birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all act like those things don't matter, but they do. In the grand scheme of things, marrying people, having kids with them, those things matter. So I do think that is an issue that can be like affecting societal wise. And also, yes, what about medical records? Like, obviously, things that are done to women, whether they are born that way or not, whatever, that changes depending on, what I'm saying? Like, you can't give a man the same things you would give a woman all the time, even if they are trans. Like, some things just still don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's like a scary thing. And I feel like there are probably things I'm not even thinking of right now that could be to your detriment if you're not being honest about those things on birth certificates. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like this one. Tina said, I care because it'll cause a problem for people trying to track their family history in the future. More of the ancestry stuff I find comes from birth death certificate. That's another thing. So like you're lying about like the history of you know what I'm saying, how things have happened. And yeah, no, I don't agree with that being the way that we should go, you know, just to make people feel comfortable with how they've decided to change as time has, you know, passed. Like, no, it is what it was then, and now it is what it is now, and that should be respected, period. But that was a great point when it comes to like fact checking history, how lying about what's on somebody's birth certificate, you know what I'm saying, especially for people who have actually, you know, maybe had kids and then transitioned, or you know, those types of things. Like no, I don't think we should just start you know, changing facts in order to suit what makes people feel comfortable if it is like a lie. I'm sorry. But they changed the sex on the birth certificate, right? But they can't change. I don't think they can in California. I think that's what they were saying, but they can't everywhere. Change what you want on your death certificate, but leave that birth alone, please. I can also, because there are diseases that are more attributable to certain sex. Your prostate cancer may not get caught because women don't have prostates. That's another thing I meant. So that's another reason why I feel like, yeah, no, I don't think that's the right thing to do, because ultimately your insides are still your insides. You know what I'm saying? Like you can change, you know, this shit down here, all this external shit you can change, but your insides are still your insides. Your DNA is still your DNA. Naughty Love, thank you so much for the super chat. This is not my journey, but I think you can't erase your past. Live how you want in the future, but the past should not and cannot be changed. And I agree. I agree. The same for cervical cancer. Right. So if you change, you know, there's certain things that because people are, you know, on birth certificates and genetically male or female, there are certain things that, you know, doctors need to know that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be able to like walk around and not be honest about that for a number of reasons. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I feel like people also need to get it in your mind that you don't get to attack, berate, make people feel like they don't, you know, deserve to be on this earth and all of that because they don't fit into your box. Period. I feel how I feel. That's not fair to take a choice from someone. I don't know what you mean by taking a choice from somebody. I don't know what that means. Hopefully the person that you are preparing to marry wouldn't lie to you about them being trans. The dishonesty would not be okay. Obviously there are a lot of people who feel like they shouldn't even have to tell you that. I was born in Memphis in 1970 and my gender is not listed on my birth certificate. Is it not? Your sex is not on your birth certificate? That seems weird. You probably also came up in a time where people named their children like names that were indicative of who, you know, what they were at birth. I remember an episode of House that a patient was intersex but identified as a woman. I think the health issue was that she had testicular cancer or something. Right. Yeah, that's just crazy, y'all. I mean, it's just crazy where we are in the world, you know, as far as like all these advances and shit. I don't judge anybody for what they want to do, y'all. No one is attempting to lie. Changing a birth certificate to suit how you changed yourself after your birth is a lie. Anything else besides that, I don't know what y'all talking about, but that's what I meant by a lie. Because in fact, that's exactly what that would be. That was in reference to someone hiding they were born a man or a woman. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sickle cell trait because of how to only pass from male to female or female to male. So there's just like a whole bunch of other reasons why, you know, those types of things are important to know. A sex change can cause different things to happen in your body. Like when you get a hysterectomy, you'll go through early menopause. Okay. You can't change your color on your birth certificate. No, but you can be Poisson Blanc. No, it's not. I had to get a new birth certificate for my passport and it's not listed at all. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I was born in 88. Mine is on mine. I've seen my mom's birth certificate, hers is on hers. Like I've seen my grandparents' stuff, like theirs on there. So that's crazy to me. But you know, I guess these things happen. Is everybody in your area from that year don't have their sex on theirs? And I want to say sex and not gender, y'all, because those are two different things. Okay. Gender is how you understand your, you know, what box you fit into gender wise is like a mind construct. Your sex is what's in between your legs. Old school birth certificate was super weird. Some left out a lot of info depending on the states. Okay. I mean, but we know that was a problem. More information at birth is better than no information at all, or the lack of information that was given out over the years. But you don't have any say over what your birth certificate says when you were a baby. So it's not really a lie. Yeah, y'all are making this more confusing than it needs to be. Y'all really are. You have one or the other. They put one or the other on there. If you decide to change that thereafter, don't go back and change the birth certificate. That's a lie. Like, because you're saying you weren't born as something that you were born as. Like that's a lie. I don't understand how that's not a lie just because you couldn't lie about it. Like, changing the truth is a lie. It doesn't matter if you are the one that told the truth. Like, that's like saying any document can just be changed because somebody decided it should. Like, y'all are making things so much more complicated than they need to be in order to do what? I don't know. Like, I don't know what's trying to be accomplished by that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is getting weird. I'm about to be out because I can feel an argument brewing and I ain't gonna ruin my good mood for the. Oh, listen, I'm about to get out of here. I ain't got nothing else to say about this. I said what I said. Anybody else that, you know, feel we've already given like reasons, scientific reasons why we've already had this conversation. It's pretty much over. My energy is not about to change over that. Trust and believe. So I hope y'all's wouldn't either. But either way, y'all, let me go ahead and do a little run through and make sure I said all I had to say because I've been on here for an hour and a half. I need to be fucking done talking my ass off for no reason at all, child. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed this live because I've been meaning to get up here and talk to y'all about all of this stuff. But it's just been so much going on and I needed to, you know, get my bearings and all of that. But yeah, y'all. Like I just want to be very clear. I love everybody. I want everybody to be able to live however they choose to live. If you want to be whatever you want to be, baby, live your life. It don't have no bearing on me. Okay. But they asked me a specific question about changing birth certificates, and I said, I think the fuck not. And that's all. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Andrea Clinton, for the super chat. This is why I don't want children. This new generation of gay is just confused and not making sense. Thank you for the super chat, child. Yes, but some folks are getting in their feelings about the physical body and telling the truth about what it is and what it ain't, and I'm not willing to argue. Oh no, we're not gonna argue about like facts. Like we're not gonna. No, I know, Andrea. I caught the tea. I caught the tea from that. You know, that you were gay as well. Trans and gender variant people believe that gender and sex are made up constructs, so they think that they should be able to have all things mirror how they identify, past, present, future. Yeah, but no, gender is a made up construct. Sex is not. We're not. What? No, it's not. Like, it's literally a physical thing. Like, it's literally physically tangible. You can grab it. The president has done it, or the ex-president had did it before. You know, he liked to grab stuff. And you know, I like, you know, I'm probably gonna grab on Lyric when he comes home. But yeah, no. Women wearing pink, women wearing dresses, men wearing pants, men liking blue. Those are social constructs because those are ideas that come after the fact. But what happens as far as your genetics and how you come into this world, like, no, there is nothing to argue about that. Like, you either one, the other, or both. That's it. That's all. It ain't tough, y'all. It ain't hard. Everybody wants to make it overcomplicated, and it's literally not. But you know, I'm sure people will feel however they feel. And I'm sure people will be upset with me, and that's their prerogative. But I can stand on what I've said here today, and I want y'all to know that this comes from a place of love. Okay, I don't want nobody to be able to do anything to anybody just because they are who they are. I don't feel like that's okay at all. So understand me when I say what I'm saying. Okay, but what I'm not going to do is like I'm not gonna do this crazy alternate universe shit with y'all. Period. On God. That's it. That's all. But I'm about to go, y'all. I've been on here for long enough. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I hope to see y'all tonight for the Ooh Ladies first panel on Niecy Dixon's channel. Peace out.